Hey, nerdy sports fan here. We're talking week 16 NFL action and fantasy football championship round. So let's dig into it, all right? This Saturday, the three pack of games ends with the Los Angeles Rams going to visit the San Francisco 49ers. Now, the Rams have slim playoff chances, very slim. They need to win out, they need Minnesota to lose out. That's probably not going to happen. They didn't have to be in that bad a position if they would have just done their damn jobs and beat up on Dallas and ushered Jason Garrett into retirement like everybody thought they would have. Now they've got to go up against an angry Niners squad that fell for their own trap game against Atlanta last week. So both of these teams should have won last week and didn't, but the Rams just got clowned, whereas the 49ers just barely let the trap game squeak away from them at the end. I think the 49ers have a lot to be angry about, that they're going to carry into this game and take all of that emotion out on the Rams. The 49ers are stacked. Okay, they're just stacked. They have a great offensive line. They have a great defensive line. They have solid quarterback play, running back play. They got a three-headed freaking monster in the running back room, okay? They finally think they have good receiving targets. Healthy Emmanuel Sanders helps. But George Kittle, they do so much with that offense to get that man open and just wreak havoc on opposing defenses. And their defensive secondary is still stout. I mean, I understand there's injury issues with Richard Sherman, but that defensive line is going to cover up a lot of different problems in the defense. All you need is pressure. If you can play the run on the way to the quarterback, which all of these defensive linemen are capable of. They got a lot of first-round talent on that defensive line for a reason. Play the run on the way to the quarterback. Pressure all day. You need to dictate to the offense what they're going to do based off of your defensive play. And that's what the 49ers have been doing all season long. I don't expect that to stop. The Rams have had issues on the offensive line. They switched up what they really do to make their nut, mid-season. They went from zone blocking to power blocking. And it really, really adjusted things for Todd Gurley. He went from an afterthought to Todd Gurley again. And, that helps, but it doesn't matter. Okay, it's still the same level of talent on that offensive line, which means to say very little. And going up against this 49ers front, they're just going to get knifed right through. They have no chance against this extremely talented 49ers front seven. And yeah, everybody's got injuries to deal with. Okay, everybody does. Rams have had issues keeping Cooks healthy, and Gurley's got that arthritic knee, and the offensive line's not been great, and blah, 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 blah. The 49ers have Quan Alexander out. All right? They got an all-pro linebacker sitting on the bench. Dee Ford has been out good chunks of the year. And that was their big free agency pickup. So yeah, shut up about the damn injuries. What are you doing with the players you got? And right now, what the 49ers are doing with the players they have is far superior to what the Rams have been doing with the players they have. It's that simple. So, fantasy football-wise, the 49ers, 1 week it's Breda, 1 week it's Coleman, 1 week it's Mostert. End of the season here seems to be Mostert. So if you need a running back start, Mostert's your man. All right? They are run heavy. That's the identity of the team. So they are not going to shift from that. They're going to abuse the Rams and dictate pace of play, and they're going to use Mostert to do that. Breda, will he get the ball? Maybe. I mean, he had real problems holding on to the damn thing last week, and, injured the week before. Just they're going to sure use him, I'm positive, to at least give Mostert a blow. But, with Coleman in the mix as well, Breda doesn't really warrant a look this week. Mostert and Coleman. Coleman's more of a third down receiving out of the backfield kind of guy, so Mostert is your man. Dictating pace of play, that's the dude that's going to get the ball. What's the health of Emmanuel Sanders? It changes every fucking week. But yeah, no, I think he's going to play, and I think he's going to be the number one target, sure. But George Kittle is really the number one target. So Kittle and Mostert, everybody else is really a gamble play for the 49ers roster, except for the defense. Always start the 49ers defense. It's the best defense in the league. They put up points regardless who they're going against, so definitely put them in your lineup. As far as the Rams go, do you start Todd Gurley? It's an honest question. Like, I get it. He's got the name, and he's a number one back, but he's going up against the 49ers. And any team gets behind the 49ers enough, they're going to stop running the ball. The Rams will abandon their identity if they're behind by 20 points. And I expect them to get behind by 20 points pretty early. They're not good. They're not the Rams squad of a couple years ago, or even last year. The 49ers have definitely surpassed them in every single way. And this is going to be a drubbing. All right, the 49ers are going to be taking a lot of emotion from last week out on the Rams, sure, but they're also just better. So there's that. Horribly one-sided. I think the 6.5-point line is pretty accurate, but if I had to, I would bet the 49ers in this. I think they're going to beat them by much more than just a touchdown. I don't start Rams players this week. I don't. Even Gurley. You find a way to find a running back that's going to be in an offense that's scoring points this week, because the Rams certainly are not going to be scoring a lot of points this week. So do you really think Gurley's going to get enough yards to warrant a start? That's the issue. You can't bank on a touchdown from the dude. So is he going to get the yards to warrant a start? I don't think he will. The 49ers defense is too good. So, yeah, if I had to choose between Mostert and Gurley, I would put Mostert in there. That's what's going on with the opposing defenses. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Hit up my other videos for more fantasy football advice. And I hope you do well in your championship round.